Hello, sweet friends, and welcome back to my channel. Guess what day it is? It's Q&A day. I asked you guys to bring me some questions that I could share on here for you. So I asked on Instagram, I also asked on my Facebook group, and I asked here. And these are the questions I got, and they were so great. I'm probably gonna do this in 2 sections, and we'll see what happens. If I can get through it without being an hour-long video, then we're gonna roll with that. Here it goes. Are you ready? I wanted to do a couple of the wedding questions that I've gotten. And one of the questions was, do you have a mother of the bride dress? Okay, so I'm stoked about this, and if you didn't see my what I eat in a day, then you don't know, but go check out the video. I'm so excited. My mom and Steph, Jake's mom, we all went together, and I actually found my dress, and I was so excited because this was just something that I knew that I had to do to feel relieved, because you know, when you try on clothes, it's not always a great and wonderful thing. Trying on clothes is a doozy, especially when you've been on a weight loss journey as long as I have been and just living the dream. Could you please stop, baby? I love you. Go lay down. Nobody wants to hear you whine. They love you, but they don't want to hear you whine. So I did find the dress, and I will share that with you on the wedding day. Another question I was asked, it was, will Callie and Jake live nearby? Yes, they will. We rented a home here in Trussville, so they will be close, and this mama's heart is so full. I have to say that I'm going to miss my baby girl something fierce. I'm excited for her to grow up and to move out and to do all the things, but it's just hard when you have your best friend with you all the time and she moves out. So it'll be adjustment. You guys will have to be here for me. There might be a lot of tears, but I know that I'm going to survive because I have to be a big girl. My fave gym. Okay, so you guys know how much I love CrossFit. I'm just gonna give you a little background of my exercise journey, my workout journey. My actual reason why I needed to lose weight was when I started Jazzercise in January of 2016. So I started then, and with my sweet friend Court, and we began this journey. And needless to say, I was hurting. At 241 pounds, your body just aches. It just doesn't feel good. And the pounding was killing me. My knees were hurting, and I knew I had to do something. So it was not until September of 2016 when I finally decided to do something with my food and how I ate and how I lived my life with food. That really was my beginning of my favorite workout. Jazzercise has truly been my inspiration and motivation and my drive to get to where I am today. And then Callista becoming an instructor was just, it was the icing on the cake for us. So my mom and I and Callista all do Jazzercise together. So we still do that to this day. I also, later on in my journey, after I reached goal, I started doing temple work. My friend invited me, my best friend Pam invited me, and I started doing temple work, and it was weightlifting and cross training, and I loved it. I fell in love with that style of workout. It was totally different than Jazzercise. I was at my goal weight, so I was very lean and very slim. And when I started lifting, that's when my body began to change. And I truly believe that my weight gain was partially in learning how to adjust my diet to weightlifting and to doing heavier workouts. I was very, very lean. I was very strong doing Jazzercise. We do a lot of weightlifting. But when I changed over, I still did Jazzercise. But when I changed over, it was just a different kind of workout and different kind of muscle tone, and working on the things that I knew that I needed to work on. I have terrible knees. I actually tore my ACL, patella tendon, and my meniscus. I think it's been about 8 or 9 years ago. And recovery from that has been intense because I've been heavy and I never got that range of motion back in my knee. I never felt confident in doing anything with my knee until I started the weightlifting, and it truly changed me. So I did temple work for about 1.5 years, and we kind of changed up our schedule. My best friend was going in the mornings and Callista and I were going with her. Well, it took us a little bit to get there. So it took us about 40 minutes in the morning to get there. So we were having to leave the house around 4:10, and the schedule got a little crazy with working full time. But David had started working at a local gym right over here by our house, 5 minutes from our house, and it was CrossFit. And he fell in love with this gym and the people, and they became family. Well, Callista and I decided to take that leap of faith and go join CrossFit with David. And of course the boys started too. So it was kind of like a family deal, and it was just neat because let me just tell you, there's nothing like working out with your fam jam. I just love them something fierce, and we have truly grown as a family working out together. So although the change was hard from leaving my gym that I love very much and going to CrossFit, it's still, I feel like today was the right change for our family and for me. I love my gym. I love working out. It drives me, it helps me to keep my motivation and encouragement and all the things. And I truly believe, hold on friends, she's getting a little fussy today. But anyway, it was just the best change for us. And to this day, I know that I made the right choice, that our family made the right choice to work out together because it's been great. Another question was benefits of CrossFit and Jazzercise. So it's two totally different workouts. If you've done Jazzercise before or seen Jazzercise and you've seen CrossFit, totally different thing. One thing I love about my Jazzercise class is my instructor has always done weights. So we've done weights. We've done low weight, higher reps. So with CrossFit, I'm doing heavier weight, lower reps, and learning different moves and things with my body and getting stronger that way. Jazzercise is a different jam. It's my dance, it's my fun, it's how I can be creative and do all the fun things and be with my family, my girls, my mom and my daughter. And seeing her on stage is just my favorite. But CrossFit has made me stronger. It's just a different workout. And I can't compare. It's hard for me to explain the difference for me physically. For me, just the fun part of it is it's two totally different things. It's just a different way of exercise, and I love them both. I couldn't tell you which one I love better either. I have had to make some changes doing CrossFit, and I've had to adjust my diet because of CrossFit. And those things I truly believe, and I'll show you, I wish I could get into all the nitty gritty of weight loss and what I've learned, and it's like surreal. You guys know that I've started mindfully tracking all the things, and I have done macros and calorie counting. During my journey, when I started doing CrossFit at Temple Work, we had challenges there, and during those challenges we had to track our macros in order to get the points, and we would have these in-body scans done, and it was very eye-opening. I had gotten over goal, and I kind of wanted to share that with you. I'd gotten over goal, but I started doing the weightlifting. I wish I would have done the body scans at the beginning of my journey, because I feel like you really need to look at all of these things when you are losing weight. The scale can not define you, because the scale doesn't know what you really do and how much muscle you have and all those things. And so, I don't know what I did with my glasses, you guys. Like, I've lost my glasses. My first in-body scan was 331.19, and my body fat percentage was 26.6%. And when I had lost down to 21.9% body fat, and that's huge. And like I said, I'm not professional at this, and I love learning about it, and I'm trying to learn as I go. And one thing I can tell you is a skill doesn't know. And so that's why I love having these tests done, because I am strong and I know that. And that's just one thing that I truly believe has helped me with weightlifting, is I've become stronger and my body is healthier. Yes, I need to lose some body fat. I know that. I have not gotten a scan done in probably about, it's been about a year. And so I know that I need to have that redone, just to kind of take a look at where I am right now. And I probably will do that soon. But I know where I am, and I know what I need to do and all those things. So, next question. It says, I need to check these off that I've answered them too. Okay. Boys doing macros, do you miss it? Okay. Yes and no. I miss it because I would like to be doing the same thing that they're doing, because it helps, because I'm having to figure those things out anyway. And so it's just, it would be easier. But WW has worked for me. It's what helped me get to goal. And one thing I know is I've got to stick to what I know, and that's what I know. Love macros, they work. I believe in them, especially calorie counting. Everything works as long as you're in a calorie deficit. I have learned that. So I can only tell you what I've learned and how I've grown in this whole journey. So I kind of answered that. What was the moment that nudged you to start WW to lose weight? And you guys heard that. When I started Jazzercise in 2016, January, I was hurting. I knew that things had to change. I was trying to do it on my own and I couldn't do it. I need that accountability. I need the consistency, and I need that person to person check in. I just needed it. That's something that I need. That's something I miss right now. And it's something that I've really had to work towards to to really help me get back motivated again, because when you don't have the accountability is key. And when you don't have that and you can't go in and weigh in on a scale, you kind of lose that. And that's something I've had to do on my own and learn on my own and know that I'm capable of doing it. But yes, it's been hard. So that's my change, my turning point. And I lost really amazingly well here. I had lost 110 pounds and got to goal. I knew that I could do it. I was determined. I had never been that determined in my life until today, because I am so determined to get back to goal. It's just, it's frustrating me that I can't do what I've always done and get the results, and I'm having to each week and rework the program that I know so well and learn how to work it for where I am today. Like I said, I need to go get my muscle mass checked again, my percentage of body fat checked again. I would love to see where I am right now. I think it would help me to motivate me and encourage me more. Oh, it says best workouts for tone but fit and healthy body who is active. Love my Jazzercise. I love my CrossFit, which could just be weightlifting or cross training. It doesn't have to be CrossFit, but I love just running a mile a day. That's really helped me, and it gets my cardio in. I love to walk. And my new fave thing, and that's one of the questions, is yoga. And I finally found someone that I can relate to, and it's just been good for the soul. I'm trying to make that a daily routine, trying to be consistent with that, and I'm learning to do that. So that's one of those things that that's my online recommendation for yoga is Katie, and I will tag her in the description box below. Take you for you to see fat reduction. I don't remember. I mean, it was all a blur. Everything just happened so beautifully during my journey, and I wish I could look back and remember all those great things that I felt and getting to goal and all those things, because I feel like I've lost a lot of that oomph in my life, and I've got to rein that back in and get it back. So I can tell when the fat's coming back. I can tell, and that's one thing that I'm focused on, is losing that fat. I feel good, but I need to get back to where I need to be for me personally, and so that's my goal. Why WW? And I've said that. It's just what I know. It's easy. It's I love having the accountability. I love having the different platforms whether it be YouTube or Instagram or Facebook, having that connection with other people and just knowing that you're all in this together is crucial. I think that's one thing that I really believe in, and I do wish they had more support for maintenance. That's something that I would love to push for. I think maintaining is the hardest part of this journey, and I've struggled. That's one thing that I've struggled with on my journey, and that's one thing I've got to learn and grow through is maintenance. Of course, now it's getting back to gold, but you know what I mean. I get my recipes. Okay, this is a great question. I get my recipes online. I get them from Instagram. I get them from YouTube now, which is so cool. And there's some favorite food bloggers that I have, Light Cravings, Skinny-ish Dish, Skinny Taste, WW Pounder. Just my Instagram girls that I love to follow that just create these amazing recipes. I will try to find those and tag them. Pinterest. Hello, Pinterest. If you follow me on Pinterest, oh my gracious, and it's just Jamie Allison on Pinterest, you can find such great recipes, and it kind of brings it all together, the Instagram, the Facebook, the blogs, the YouTube world all together, and you can find those recipes there, and I love that. I love having the ability to find recipes and be creative so you don't get bored in your journey, and that's key. Like, I love making new foods and creating things, and that's another question. What's the perfect summer food? Oh my gosh, I love pasta salad. I love cold chicken salad and egg salad. I love those things for the summertime. I feel like they're very filling and very refreshing, and of course, perfect summer food is fruit. Even my smoothie that I love so much, fresh fruit and veggies and hummus, yum, and guacamole, yes please. So those are a few of my summer foods. I mean, I love getting creative. I love having Lunchables, like Lunchable snacks that you can create on your own and have a nice, refreshing lunch or even dinner or snack. And just those cold foods, I love. It's hard eating hot stuff during the summer. I don't know about you guys, but I feel that way. So there's a lot of other questions, and so I'm gonna kind of cut it there, and I'll answer the rest of them later in another video because I feel like this was kind of long. I hope that you learned a lot about me. I'm gonna do the rest about my family and kind of answer some questions about my family and my hubby, my sweet, precious hubby. But I am about to go eat lunch with my daddy. So I'm going to check out and I'm going to go hang out with him and enjoy some much needed time with my pops. But thank you guys for the amazing questions. And if you ever have any questions for me, I am an open book. So leave them in the comment section below. But as always, you are beautiful, you're amazing, you're loved, you're enough, and you're flippin' phenomenal. Love you guys so stinking much.